Working the weekend morning stream shift. It is I, your host, Pop. And I just want to welcome everybody here. I see you in the chat there. Joseph Dredd, because you are the law. But not the Sylvester Stallone law. You're the Carl Urban law. That's what I remember. And hello, Jake D. Good to see you around. And of course, Comrade Leader, Whoopa Troopa. Nice to see you guys showing up. Anyone else on the Kick side? I'm welcoming you and Adam Rumble. And anyone else that happens to be lurking around. Your watched pot has finally boiling. Fettuccine added. Ooh. That sounds so tasty. Could sure use some fettuccine alfredo right about now. But we shall do what we always do and catch up on the news of the week before we get to the beach episodes. And I've picked 3 again this time around, and from different decades and different shows. So I hope you guys are ready to see some good shows. First of all, we're going to check out the news of the week. And this time I'm going to do a little differently. I usually start at the top and work my way down to what happened last Sunday. This time, I'm going to start at Sunday and work my way up to this week. So something a little different. Maybe it makes a little more sense. So going back to Sunday, I think there was 3 articles here that came out after my stream ended. So, the 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You anime posts Hakari's character video. Mysterious Disappearances TV anime unveils main lead. Feroz Ai and Daiki Yamashita 2024 debut. Katsuhisa Minami's The Fable manga gets TV anime. You're gonna have to watch that. The 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You. Yeah, I think that might be required watching. We'll have to wait and see what goes on here. Okay, going back to Monday. Chainsaw Man stage plays ad reveals cast led by Aya Hirano. Isue Ogawa's twin star Cyclone Runaway Yuri sci-fi novel gets manga. Okay, so it gets a manga, so maybe that's another one step away from getting an anime. We'll have to see if it does well. Toto-chan, The Little Girl at the Window anime film's trailer reveals December 8th premiere and main cast. Disney Plus confirms Tokyo Revengers Tenjiku Arc anime stream. Oh, this stuff's on Disney Plus. I am disappointed. Oscar-nominated director Koji Yamamura makes VR anime short. Going back to Tuesday, Shumatsu Train Doko E Iku, original anime cast Chika Anzai. Got the North American manga releases, July 9th to 15th. Toho Hayao Miyazaki How Do You Live film will not sell pamphlet on opening day. Pamphlet will go on sale on later date. Precure All-Stars F anime film reveals opening insert theme song performers. Disney's getting anime licenses. We're effed. Yeah. Don't forget they had Ghibli stuff a while back too, so they have gotten into the anime stuff. But I mean, just don't subscribe to Disney Plus, and don't give them any unnecessary money. Crunchyroll adds Psycho Pass 3 series, Psycho Pass 3 First Inspector film. Second live-action Tokyo Revengers 2 film drops to number 2. Resident Evil Death Island CG film opens at number 9. Attack on Titan, My Hero Academia nominated for Hollywood Critics Association TV Awards. I guess that's if you put any stock into Hollywood critics. I mean, really, they'll just say what's good is whoever pays them the most money, I'm sure. Gives them the most treats or whatever, you know. Just watch it yourself. Watch whatever shows you want yourself and make your own decision. Don't worry about what some critic says. Sting's Riviera, the Promised Land game, gets HD remaster. Never heard of it. Kengan Ashura, second season anime trailer reveals opening theme song, September 21st premiere. Live action Parallel, films in-movie original anime to screen as anime short. It's turning into the saddest news stream. Oh, it's not that bad. It's got to get better. It's got to get better. Tsukimichi, Moonlit Fantasy Season 2's teaser reveals January debut with JC Staff as new studio. Mario Kart Mappa's Alice 2 Teresa no Maboroshi Kojo anime film cast Koji Seto and Kento Hayashi. Disney, now Hollywood critics, can't take anymore. Be strong, Jake D. Be strong. Get that pasta going. That'll help you. Silent Hill Ascension game's behind-the-scene clip shows more visuals. I guess for you Silent Hill fans, there's something to look forward to. Sandland anime film. This is going back to Tuesday now. No, Thursday. This is going back to Thursday. Sandland anime film gets IMAX 4DX MX4D screenings in Japan. Nice. I think I will go and see that if it comes here to theaters. I think I'll see if Mrs. Mechanic wants to go see Sandland. Under Ninja TV anime reveals 4 more cast members. Nier Automata version 1.1a anime's episodes 9 to 12 previewed in teaser video. Oompa Troopa the Stooge is after what we hold dear. Hey, hello Punk Waddle, good to see ya. You're here for the Killer Bees? Killer Bees, man. I hope you liked all the alliteration in my title. It seemed appropriate at the time. I do like that. It kind of sticks with you. The Currymen anime's second promo video reveals 10 cast members. The Witch and the Beast anime's teaser trailer reveals main cast, staff, January 2024 premiere. Dungeon Travelers 2 2-2 games Steam release cancelled. Oh, this looks like a good one. Rail Romanesque anime reveals second season's key visual, new staff, October premiere. I believe that's a show that I'm going to tune into. The official Twitter account of Rail Romanesque, the TV anime of digital novel brand Loses Maitetsu game, revealed on Thursday the key visual, new staff, and October premiere for the anime's second season, titled Rail Romanesque 2. The anime's second season will premiere in Japan in October on the Tokyo MX channel. The anime's first season will air again on Tokyo MX starting on July 13th. Just like the first season, the anime's second season will also feature unique rail lords. The anime staff previously announced that Rei Tanaka will star in the second season as Kaneko, based on the C11 11202 Steam Locomotive. Michiru Ibera is now directing the second season at Yokohama Animation Lab. Tensho Sato, Gamers, Taiwa on Monday too, as is the new character designer, and Ko Ogata is the art director. In charge of color design is Yusei Kashima. Let's see. 12 5-minute episodes of the Rail Romanesque anime's first season premiered in October 2020. Crunchyroll and Funimation both streamed the anime as it aired. Wow, this will be easy to get through. 12 5-minute episodes. They describe the game story. Matetsu takes place in an alternate reality in Japan, where railroads were the most popular form of travel and transportation. But the difference with these railways is that the trains were paired up with humanoid modules called railords. Due to a popular new form of travel, the railroads were practically forgotten about, and eventually railways were discontinued. Players will assume the role of Sotetsu, a recent high school graduate who, shortly after entering university, decides to return to his adoptive hometown to save it from water pollution caused by the proliferation of factories. By chance, Sotetsu reawakens Hachiroku, a recently decommissioned railroad. He becomes her owner and decides to assist her in finding her missing locomotive, the 8620, while attempting to save his hometown in the process. I do like my train anime. Having watched Rail Wars, this looks like it's right up my alley. I'll have to watch this is for the second season. I'll have to still find and watch the first season just to get up to speed. Imagine what would happen if Disney tried to break in the adult anime market. I think they'd try to break in, but they would end up being broken because I don't think they could handle it. They always end up back to trains somehow. Hey, I do like my trains. They're pretty cool. Moving along here, Girlfriend anime second season unveils teaser trailer, key visual staff. Rhapsody, Marl Kingdom Chronicles game collection streams trailer for Rhapsody 3 game. Harvest Moon, The Winds of Anthos game's first trailer previews world gameplay. Oh, it looks like it's coming out for all the systems. So for you Harvest Moon fans, there is something to celebrate. New City Hunter anime film opens in theaters in North America, UK, Ireland in 2024. Wow, City Hunter, that's a classic coming back, isn't it? Dragon Ball Z Kakarot game previews ground battle stage in 23rd World Tournament DLC. Crunchyroll streams new English dub clip from Psycho-Pass, Providence anime film. City Hunter, oh, will it be as good and gritty? You know what? I don't know. Maybe we should just dive into it just a little closer here and see what they have to say. Film opens in Japan on September the 8th. Anime Limited announced on Twitter on Thursday that it will release the City Hunters franchise's new anime film, City Hunter the Movie Angel Dust, in North America, the UK, and Ireland in 2024. The film's new characters and cast include, image below, all these people. I want to see what's the new anime film commemorates television anime's 35th anniversary. Let's see I want to see what the story is about. Here we go. Ryo Seiba, aka City Hunter, a sweeper who fulfills all his clients' needs. He'll do anything from bodyguarding to contract killing, but he'll only take the job if a pretty woman is involved or the client's sincerity makes his heart tremble. Together with his partner Kaori Makimura, the kid sister of his late best friend, Ryo fights the evil haunting the shadows of the city. Jackie Chan starred in the 1993 Hong Kong live-action film that was very loosely adopts the original manga. A Korean live-action television series adaptation premiered in 2011, and Hulu stream this version in the United States. A French live-action film adaptation opened in France in February 2019. A separate Chinese live-action film adaptation has been greenlit in China. Well, it seems like everybody's hopping on board to make live-action adaptations of City Hunter. But there you go. The film's coming out, celebrating the 35th anniversary. I knew City Hunter has been around for a long time. That's good. They're still keeping up with it. Just play Fortnite, buy anime skins, be happy. You have to check out the live action, check out Chan in the live action film. I do like Jackie Chan movies. They're pretty good. Why now? Is there something about the rights? I don't know. Moving along. Phoenix, Eden 17 anime reveals teaser cast, more staff, September 13th debut, film version with different ending. Touhou, New World Games PS4, PS5 versions launch on September the 12th. Gora, King records Ayaka, Story of Bonds anime reveals English dubs cast, July 15th premiere. Going back to Friday. Cherry Magic, 30 Years of Virginity Can Make You a Wizard. Manga gets TV anime. Oh, man. Oh, I'm sorry. That got me. That's, oh, man. I gotta see this. Square Enix announced on Friday that Toyota's Cherry Magic 30 Years of Virginity Can Make You a Wizard manga is inspiring a television anime adaptation. Toyota also posted a celebratory image on Twitter on Friday. This looks like, this looks like a bit of BL manga, a little bit of boys love. Probably not gonna watch it, but it's, yeah. Just hilarious, the title. The story is, Adachi, a 30-year-old virgin, has developed the power to read people's minds by touching them. After a brush with his very handsome colleague, Adachi realizes he has a raging crush on none other than Adachi himself. Yeah, there you go. Something for the women to watch. BL banned in Wupstotska. Polygon Pictures to produce Spider-Man freshman year animated series. Polygon Pictures? Like as in that the website Polygon? No, can't be. Work first revealed in 2021. Polygon Pictures announced on Friday that it's working with Marvel Studios on a new work in the Spider-Man franchise titled Spider-Man Freshman Year. The studio stated the work would be an animated series. Polygon Pictures revealed a logo for the work. Polygon Pictures is perhaps best known among Japanese animation circles for its two Asian television anime series and film trilogy, and the Godzilla Kaiju Wakusei film trilogy. It also contributed to the animation of 2008 Star Wars The Clone Wars, which won the Outstanding Special Class Animated Program category in the Daytime Emmy Awards 2 years in a row. Amazon and Polygon Pictures Lost in Oz Extended Adventure Special won 3 of the 5 awards for which it was nominated at the 44th Annual Daytime Creative Arts Emmy Awards in 2017. Goro Miyazaki and Polygon Pictures Ronja, the Robber's Daughter television anime won the animation category at the International Anime Kids Awards in 2016. The studio previously adapted Tsutomu Nihei's Knights of Sidonia and Blame manga into 3D CG anime films and series and established a joint venture with the manga creator in March 2018. Okay, so they've worked on a lot of stuff. This might not be the same Polygon I'm thinking of. Update. Disney first revealed the work at Disney Plus Day 2021 in November 2021. Marvel describes the series. The animated series follows Peter Parker on his way to becoming Spider-Man in the MCU with a journey unlike we've ever seen, and a style that celebrates the character's early comic book roots. Written by executive producer Jeff Trammell. Marvel Studios then stated in July 2022 that the series will stream in 2024 on Disney+. Confirmed cast members include Charlie Cox as Daredevil, Matt Murdock, and Paul F. Tompkins. Okay. Stamp of disapproval? Yeah, Joseph Dredd. Yeah, pass on the yaoi. Yeah, I hear ya. Moving right along, Ron Kamono Hashi, Deranged Detective Anime reveals second teaser, visual, more cast. Mecha Ude, anime's first promo video, reveals staff, cast, and a 2024 debut. Oh, here you go, you guys. Anybody that's been watching me for a while, you know. Pole Princess. I've watched the whole show. I mean, the episodes are only like 5 minutes long, so. Film opens in Japan in early winter. The official website of FX Pictures and Tatsunoko Productions' original Pole Princess pole dancing anime began streaming a lyric video on Friday for Starlight Challenge, the theme song of the franchise's upcoming anime film. The film will open in early winter 2023. The anime staff debuted a prologue, episode 0, on December 23rd and released the first 5-minute net anime episode on YouTube on January 13th. The anime currently has 7 episodes. The story centers on Hinano, a very normal and mild-mannered 17-year-old girl. Since she was very young, her grandmother ran a planetarium that Hinano loved. But one day, Hinano found out that the planetarium would be closing down. Hinano worried about whether there was anything she could do for her grandmother and for the planetarium. And she coincidentally one day catches sight of a woman dancing on a pole under a starry sky. She gathers her friends, and together they set up a stage in the planetarium to perform shows, and they jump into the world of pole dancing. FX Pictures and Tatsunoko Productions are both credited for the original work. Hitomi Izo, and it just goes through all the people that are involved in this. But, like I say, I have watched Pole Princess. It is fun and wholesome. And it's just a cute little show to watch. It's only 5 minutes. There's 7 episodes. And they're making a movie out of it. So, as I've jokingly said before, it is my sleeper hit of the season. You know, so it's just some little funny one to watch. She could do more for Grandma. Yeah, it's a fun one. Where do we go here? Oh, Koi wa Futago de Ware Kunenai light novel gets anime. It's a romantic comedy about twins and a love triangle. No drama there, right? Kimono Friends Kingdom mobile game launches on Duo app, Android, iOS. I always tell you guys, watch out for those mobile games. Unnamed Memory TV anime delayed to 2024. Studio Ponox, the imaginary film, opens in Japan on December 15th. Yes, Whoopa, I know, mobile game. They can shut it off on you at any time. That's the only thing I don't like about them. Crunchyroll reveals English dubcasts, premieres for Horimiya, The Missing Pieces, My Tiny Senpai anime. Hayao Miyazaki's The Boy and the Heron film unveils cast, staff, story, North American theatrical release. Finally, we're getting to Saturday. Yesterday. Sword Art Online, Alternative Gun Gale online anime gets second season. For all you Sword Art fans. Danjo no Yujo wa Seritsu Suru Ya Shinai anime reveals studio JC staff TV airing. The Boy and the what? The Heron, like a blue heron, the bird. Not harem, heron. Eat the Pig Liver, anime's first video unveils October premiere, main staff. Hey, that one guy, how you doing? Just going over some of the anime news of the week. We're back to Saturday. Odd that it took so long, but then again, there was that whole thing that made voice recording harder for a few years. Yeah, I know, Jake D. You heard harem. I knew you would. The Irregular at Magic High School sequel is 2024 TV anime series. Oh, this ought to be a funny one. What about me? Hey, I'm doing great. I got the window open. It's a nice cool morning today. You know, the birds are chirping outside. The smoke has kind of dissipated a bit because of fires and all that stuff going on around. There was quite a bit of smoke in the air yesterday, I'll tell you. You couldn't even see, 2 miles as I was driving down the road. It's like, man, I can't even see the city. It's crazy. But it seems a little better today. Jake D, that lovable rascal. That's our Jake D, alright. This looks pretty funny. I may invest in watching this one. You were playing your mixtape in Canada yesterday? Because it was pure fire. That will be good when it's waifu o'clock. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, this one. I May Be a Guild Receptionist. Light novels gets anime. Okay, this looks pretty funny. Just from the title. The Dengeki Bunko 30th anniversary event announced on Saturday that an anime adaptation of Mato Kusaka's I May Be a Guild Receptionist, but I'll solo any boss to clock out on time. That's the title. The series has been greenlit. Yen Press licensed the light novel series and manga adaptation for English publication, and it describes the story. Alina Clover signed up to be a receptionist for the Adventurers Guild, thinking it would be her ticket to the good life. Unfortunately, her dream gig turns into an overtime nightmare whenever adventurers get stuck clearing a dungeon. To save herself from paperwork, Alina takes to beating down monsters herself to solve the problem. Now she just needs to help her activities, or needs to keep her activities a secret. That sounds hilarious. All because she doesn't want to do paperwork. She's going to go out into the dungeon and take down monsters. I'm gonna watch that one. Sounds really good. Yeah, guild receptionists are always glorious. Yeah, I think it's going to be funny too, yeah. What's next? Your Forma sci-fi suspense light novels get TV anime. Man, all these novels getting an anime. That's good. We eatin' well, boys. We eatin' well, because I'm old enough to remember the dark times where you only had maybe 1 or 2 series you could get out your hands on, watching them on like recorded VHS. And you liked them because it was the only thing you got. Girl bosses are overrated. Girl receptionists are classic. Yes. They're so multi-talented. They can do so much. If you could choose between your job or fighting monsters, I'd choose the latter. That's a good point. Joseph, you remember the dark times? Yes. Oh, I didn't ask Boopa. Did you get the new job? How's the new job? I haven't heard much out of you about that. The next article. Koi wa futago de warekiranai. Anime's video confirms TV airing. Berserk of Gluttony anime's trailer announces more cast and staff. October debut. Crunchyroll streaming. Aya Shoto's The Demon Prince of Momochi House manga gets anime. Seiyu Radio no Ura Omote TV anime unveils main staff 2024 premiere. You got the part-time job at least? Nice. Good job, buddy. We're pulling for you here, you know. Nothing back from full-time job yet? Give it time. They probably have a lot of people to go through. Crunchyroll to stream Frieren Beyond Journey's End, a girl and her guard dog anime. New anime next season. Whoopa is a part-timer. Yeah, there you go. Ah, yes, the Japanese TV ranking. Here we go. Have a look and see what they're watching. The Jujutsu Kaisen Zero anime film aired on TBS on Wednesday and earned a 4.3% rating. Miyazaki's Nausicaa, The Valley of the Wind aired on Friday and earned a 9.8% rating. Wow, everybody loves that one. The live-action film of Tomohiro Yokomaki and Taishi Mori's Radiation House manga aired on Fuji TV and earned 6.8%. And it looks like the usual shows are on here. Saze-san, followed by Detective Conan, Chibi Maruko-chan, Mix Season 2, Doraemon, Soaring Sky Pretty Cure, One Piece, Crayon Shin-chan, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Oshiri Tantai, Gigantosaurus Season 2, and Oshiri Tantai again. You love Nausicaa? Nausicaa was good. Did you know Mark Hamill voices a character in Nausicaa of the Valley of Wind in the dub? Oh, good. Video game rankings. Okay, before we have a look, I'm going to say Tears of the Kingdom's number 1. Back on top. I think last week they were knocked down, but we'll see. Number 1, Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Number 2, Final Fantasy 16 for the PS5. Going back to number 3, Mario Kart 8. And then Master Detective Archives Rain Code. Minecraft, Nintendo Switch Sports, Splatoon 3. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Ring Fit Adventure, Everybody 1-2 Switch. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, Mario Party Superstars. Animal Crossing, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Finally, at 15 and 16, 2 Sony entries, PS4, PS5, Street Fighter 6. Then we're back to Nintendo with Kirby's Return to Dreamland, Momotaro Densetsu, Ghost Trick, Phantom Detective, and Sekai no Asobi Taizen 51. So there we go. That is the top video game rankings in Japan. And we shouldn't be surprised that Tears of the Kingdom is number 1. That's surprising. Mario Kart 8 is so old, released in 2017, and it's at number 3. People must love all the extra content they're getting out of their Mario Kart. And finally, Sunday. Oh, welcome, Jay's daddy. Nice to see you. And Godzillionaire, everyone's favorite kaiju, is in the chat. Tears of the Kingdom was boring. You couldn't get into it? Ah, that's too bad. I still have to knuckle down and play more of it. I made it down to the ground, down to the earth level there, and just got to keep plugging away at it. Just got to find the time, though. So, what do we got here? Oh, Ishura Anime's second teaser reveals more cast staff, January 2024 debut. Here's one I'm watching. Am I Actually the Strongest? Anime's English dubcast reveal. I am enjoying Am I Actually the Strongest? I'm on episode 3. And yeah, it's a fun show. You know, it's funny when someone is overpowered, but they're not quite sure that they're overpowered. And nobody else knows that they're overpowered. Sword Art Online Last Recollection Game Streams Weapon Introduction Video. Rebuild World TV Anime unveils cast. Sabikui Bisco TV Anime gets second season. Rascal Does Not Dream of a Knapsack Kid films teaser reveals December 1st opening. Unnamed Memory TV Anime reveals new teaser video visual. Hey, Cobra Khan 7. Good to see ya. Hope you're having a good day. Sentenced to Brave Punishment light novels get anime. Like I said, boys, we're eating good. Looks like any shows or any good manga gets an anime. That is good. That is good stuff. And that is it. You are up to date on anime news and some video game news for the week. And before we get to the main event, I think it's time for a shameless plug.
Oh, hey there everybody. How are you? Well, I don't always play video games, but when I do, I make sure to safely make a safety save in a safe environment. And if you don't know how to make a safety save, well then make sure you check out Pop Culture Mechanics, 9 a.m. Mountain Time, and 10 a.m. Central on Saturday mornings, where you can learn how to make a safety save that you might be so excited you could dance if you wanna. So, come on and check out Pop Culture Mechanics on Saturday mornings. Going to see you there. Bye.
Finally! Yes! Whew! My God! Yeah, there you go. Remember, when you're playing games, always do a safety save. It'll help you in the long run. Yeah, been a while, Jay's daddy, yeah. I love a couple of months, I bet. You know that, Penguin, of course. Waiting for the next season of the irregular of the Magic School. Ah, okay, good. All right, there. We're going to get into what everyone's here for. Beach episodes. Every anime series has a beach episode. It's usually something the fans look forward to. You get to see your characters sort of relaxed and in a different environment, and you get to see the waifus with their sexy bikinis on. And so, without further ado, we've got... Oh, no, there we go. Bleach. Someone had suggested to me the Bleach Beach episode, which I did watch, and in the beginning they are picking out their suits. And poor this, I've forgotten a lot of the Bleach characters' names, but I think Natsumoto's talking to this one girl, and she tells her she doesn't have anything up top to show off anyway, which is pretty harsh. Come on. And I think Yoruichi is picking out a suit, and she's gonna pick out a suit for Soifon. And she's like, here, Soifon, wear this one. And she's just like, that is terrible. She says she wants that one, but too late. She's already paid for it. But yes, you guys, if you know your Bleach, please pipe up with the names of the characters, because I don't know them all. And so her captain comes around and says, yeah, that's a good suit for you. You don't want to buy it, but I think it's good and you should buy it and wear it. She's like, yes, okay. Then we have the bleach opening. And it's time for the beach. And Matsumoto in her bathing suit looks fantastic. And there we go. All the groups gathered around. The reason they had to was because they were going to go to the pool, but Byakuya destroyed the pool. I think it was in his training area, and they put that in his area, and he's just wipes it out. So now they're figuring out what to do. And they're going to go to the beach. And in case you didn't know what episode it was, Bleach, episode 228. Everyone has something to show off up top except for Liz. Jake D's anime nose is now gushing. Yeah. Alright, let's keep going. So there's even some eye candy for the ladies. They can even see Ichigo and Byakuya and Renji, and I don't know all those. I don't know those other guys, but I recognize Renji. And Mrs. Mechanic, she is a Renji fangirl, just so you know. Apparently this guy has a weak constitution. Too much sun for him. And Bleach, Bleach number 228 noted for reasons. Yes. Make a note of that, will you? And it looks like Orihime is working at the little shop there on the beach. And they come to get some ice for that captain that passed out. Oh yeah, and the Quincy's there. What's his name? So we gotta cool him down, and she's gonna go get the ice. And I believe they use him as the ice machine. He makes some. Oh, apparently there's a competition. The inaugural beach arts competition. And I think they're going to build sandcastles? So everybody pairs off. So they don't have a bucket or anything to take the water to wet the sand down, so they're going to just use their cleavage. They're going to push it together and put the water in there and bring it over. They're like, you can't do this, you're just jealous. There you go, they built themselves some kind of temple. Okay, this is mean. This is mean. I think that's Yororichi, I think. Like, seriously. That's just vicious. He's sabotaging them. And Rukia and Byakuya do their sand sculptures, which just, oh man, they don't look that great. Okay, so the captain decides to hit hay there, and they're making something. The captain to sleep more comfortably in, so they made him a tomb and put flowers in it so he's comfortable and out of the wind. And Murahine and everybody's bringing lunch, so they set it out in front of here. It looks like they're just burying the guy. Is the joke, I guess. This looks like a burial ceremony. There, she even says it's like a funerary offering. But then all of a sudden, everyone gets attacked. Some kind of hollow or something rises out of the ocean. And now everybody's got to take it down. To the mines with her, yeah. Hey, big booba tentacles. You've seen this one before. So they had no reason to bring their Zanpakuto. Except for Renji. So there's more of them, not just one. There's more. So they gotta figure out how to defeat these things. Apparently this is just another training exercise. Those things are like giant watermelons. So then they're surrounded. Now everybody has to fight. Meanwhile, he's just there by himself. He can't stand the heat. There you go. That is the Bleach Beach episode. Moving right along. Yeah, Watermelon Hollow. Yes, Godzillionaire. Some of the boba does look like giant watermelons. All right. The next one on the list is quite a mouthful to say, but it's all-purpose cultural cat girl Nuku Nuku. And Nuku Nuku and Ryunosuke are taking their friend to the beach. And for those of you that don't know, Nuku Nuku is a android cat girl. She has the brain of a cat. Ryunosuke had a cat. It got hit by a car. His dad's a scientist. He put the brain of the cat inside the body of that android girl, and hilarity ensues. And there's his dad working hard. And she has a sidecar, a bike. She wonders how long it's going to take to get there. Oh yes, but then we have to go through the title sequence. There's the title sequence. Phase 2. So it's there's 6 episode OVA, and this is episode 2. So this is all about a big fight between the mother and the father for the child. And she is the president of Mishima Heavy Industries, so she can send lots of heavy machinery after her child and against her husband. So away they go. Off like a streak of lightning, down to the beach. And yes, of course, there's always the husband and wife fighting over the child. And she has henchwomen. I've always said to Mrs. Mechanic that evil leaders need more henchwomen. I know there's lots of henchmen out there, but we need henchwomen. She's the president of Machinima. Doing Reincarnated as a Slime Diary episode 4. I do have Reincarnated as a Slime on the list. It's just a matter of watching it and getting it set up. Also, you guys, this month has 5 Sundays in it, so you get 5 anime chats about beach episodes. So that's a good thing too. You can go on for the ideals of Master Roshi and the legacy of Lord Jiraiya. You will survive. Great Scott, bark bark, awooga. So yes, they argue a lot. And you think he told them that he let them go to the beach because he's not worried. Nuku Nuku will protect Ryunosuke. But I think they're going to go to the beach. There we go. They arrived. What would usually take, I think, an hour, took them about 10 minutes. He sees how cute Nuku Nuku is, and he's like, just a minute. Yeah, so he does a quick change. And they're ready for the beach. Ryunosuke likes splashing people. He's like, hey, can I put some suntan oil on you? And she's like, oil. Huh. Ah, it tasted good. Thanks. And off she goes. Gonna join Ryunosuke and his friend in the ocean. And they can see him sneaking around, and he's gonna splash them. Oh, but they saw them in time. And then they give him a good splash. And now Nuku Nuku is gonna go diving in the ocean. But there's something wrong. She's an android. She's super heavy. She can't swim. She's at the bottom. So she's panicking. Yeah, now the wife, mother, spying on her son at the beach. So she has a plan. A devious, diabolical plan. She lures the Ryunosuke's friend onto her yacht. That's the plan. And how they're going to execute this? Hypnotic suggestions used by a CD-ROM onto her brain. So she's under a hypnotic suggestion to join Ryunosuke's mother on that yacht. Which is right there, and there they both are. And he is pissed. He's like, that's it. So she sends the henchwoman to pick him up. But not you, Nuku Nuku. You have to stay. When she suddenly gets attacked by a giant octopus mech. And when she gets serious, her little cat ears come out of the back of her head there. But I think help's on the way. Yes, help is on the way. Thanks to that guy at the beginning and her dad running into that thing with the Land Rover. They're like, good job. We took it out. She's quite upset that Ryunosuke is kidnapped, and so her creator has an upgrade. Now she can swim like a dolphin. But she has to deal with the giant mech first. which I think grabs her. Yeah, he doesn't believe his mother. He's like, I know you kidnapped my friend, but she's like, nope, she did it of her own free will. See? So she's getting ready to save Ryunosuke, but that's when she gets dragged down and down into the depths of the ocean. And our evil henchwoman thinks she's got her. But Nuku Nuku is like, you know what? I am just going to headbutt till you decide that this was not a good idea and let me go. So she lets her go because she cracked that window and up to the surface. Oh yes, and she grabs onto that thing and she gives her a good toss. But she did it too haphazardly as it lands on the yacht and smashes a big hole in it. But Ryunosuke caught his mother from falling down the hole, but he is hanging on just by his fingers. But then he slips, and then he's grabbed. Saved by Nuku Nuku, but the ship sinks. And they are out on a raft. Back at shore. The evil henchwomen want to take him away. The dad's had enough. The mom's had enough. Like, that's it for the day. We're done. We're leaving. And then, of course, there's the childish sticking out the tongue and everything. And that's a day at the beach for Nuku Nuku. Luring girls onto your yacht, that sounds a little suspicious. Does Nuku Nuku have a USB port asking for a friend? Seems similar in plot devices. Yeah, the same tropes, right? Similar to the zip down, not zip up. Very timely, sub-cracking in deep. Oh, yeah, I didn't think of that. I forgot all about that. Oops. You weren't going to make the joke you were thinking? I can make it one more round. Rocky. Yeah. And the last one. I hope you guys appreciate this last one. I had to personally do like an hour of editing just to make this thing safe for YouTube. So, is everyone ready for High School DxD? I don't know much about this, but it looks like it's all about angels, fallen angels, and devils, and sorcery and such. So I am not familiar with this series at all. So there's a bit of a preamble about, I guess this is what happened in the last episode. I'm not sure. Here's Jake D's harem anime. So apparently there's going to be a big meeting between angels and devils or fallen angels. Like I say, I am not very well versed in this show at all. But here we go. The opening theme song. The title is Summer Swimsuits Danger. Oh, their first task is to clean a pool, apparently, because she made a deal with them. He just realizes he gets to see them in their bikinis, so he's all for it. You think they wear more clothes in the beach episode of this anime? I guess we'll find out. Okay, so they're getting all changed. Apparently he has some kind of curse or something. I don't understand about the arm there. Things are acting up, I guess, because he fought so many strong people. So the girls are getting ready as well, in their swimsuits on. Apparently this girl can suck the dragon's power out, so that's good. It's funny because she's sucking it on his finger, but there's a couple angles where it looks like she's doing something else. Then she tries to seduce him. But they get caught, as usual. She's pulling him by the inside of the mouth. I mean, yikes. Vicious. But she's jealous, obviously, and the girl realizes it. And it looks like the pool's all cleaned. He's right into it. And everyone's starting to show up in their bathing suits. So he gets asked a favor to help the girls learn how to swim. Some of them don't know how, so he's just trying to be a good guy and help them learn how to swim. Meanwhile, these two are having a competition. And of course, he has some kind of power he's going to use to spy on them underwater. It enhances his eyes or whatever. Generally being a perv. He gets to put some oil on there. He offers to oil him to oil her chest, maybe later. Yes, I had to do a lot of pixelating because there is a lot of they just go topless. Let's just get it over with. But yeah, lots of topless scenes. And apparently they start fighting over them. Oh, and he meets the girl that was a little late getting her swimsuit on because she's never done this kind of stuff before. That is quite the swimsuit. No, she has a question for him. Hang on. I think yes, I did. I hit the wrong button. My bad. Okay. There are. Okay, they're there. Lotion on her back. The girls get into a fight because they're fighting over him. And there we go. Yes, he runs into this lady here. She wants to have babies. So she's like, you got strong genes? You're going to make a suitable mate? Let's do it. But of course he gets caught again. So he gets a dressing down from some of the girls there. Then her brother shows up, who apparently is Satan. This is kind of a, like I say, I don't know a lot about this show. Kind of lost with what's going on, but there was a chance to see them hop around in bikinis and such. So he's gonna. Satan wants to have a chat with him because Satan is her brother. So everyone says goodnight. Yeah, so he's just a little bit talking about all sorts of stuff that has gone on, fallen angels and all that kind of stuff. Apparently the guy likes breasts a lot. He likes the booba. He's wondering if he used some of his magic power, if he could make them bigger. Get close to the end of the episode here. He meets up with this guy. Apparently this guy wants to fight. And that's it. We've got the end of the ending credits there. Okay, and that is it. High School DxD. Quite the spicy show, that's for sure. Say I've never watched it before, so don't know what to expect. Catch up on the chat here. What are you guys chatting about? Part of her sentient dragon armor? Okay. We appreciate what you do. Thanks, Whoopa. I do what I can. Bringing the best of waifus to everyone out there. Never knew jeans were so attracted to women. Maybe they said skip the plot with this one. Yes. How does one learn this bigger booba power? He wants to become the harem king, the power of arrow boost. Does he sell his soul to be the harem king? Oh, you think he dies in the first episode? Okay. Yeah, I have, like I say, I have no idea. But those were the three. Some Bleach, some Nuku Nuku, and High School DxD. What do you guys have for suggestions for beach episodes? I have two streams left of beach episode goodness. And I have some written down. I'm on the list that's left. I'll tell you what I have. I've got Dr. Slump. I've got Sailor Moon. Pride of Orange. Food Wars. Black Clover. Gurren Lagann. Reincarnated as a Slime. Kenichi. Eden's Zero. Are You Lost? How to Kana Receive? Love After World Domination, Darlene the Franks, and Macross 7 Episode 7. There you go. Do you guys have any other beach episode suggestions? Something you've seen that I have not got on my list yet. He gets killed by an angel because of his sacred gear in the first episode and gets resurrected as a demon by the Riza, the redhead. Oh. It's Rias, isn't it? Rias Grimoria? Or Grimory? Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? I will add that one to the list. Good one. The Familiar of Zero. Okay, I'd never heard of that one. Familiar of Zero. Good stuff, good stuff. I like your suggestions, everybody. Keep them coming if you can. Go. Okay. Next up. What I'm watching this season. Get a little closer there. Get it there. Hasn't Toradora have beach episodes? I don't know. Okay, there we go. Okay, up on the list here. Am I actually the strongest? This is pretty good. This guy gets reincarnated in another world from a baby, and he is tossed aside by his birth parents because he doesn't look like he has any kind of magical power. Turns out, though, they only do like 2 digits worth of magical power, and he has 4 digits worth of magical power. So it shows up as 00 out of 77 because that's apparently the highest magical rate that you can get. When his magical rate is, what is it? I think it's 1,002. Yeah, so it shows up as 02 out of 77, but it's actually 1,002. So he is way overpowered. I'm liking it. It's pretty good. Reborn as a vending machine. That's a fun one. I'm glad I picked up that one. He's helping out in another world as a vending machine. He can't talk very well. He can only say a couple of phrases that the machine's programmed for, but he's able to supply people with food and drink, and he can switch things up. He has like a few magical abilities, mostly for protecting himself from getting beaten on. And the girl that finds him, Lamas, she's hilarious because she is super strong. Like, she lifts him up like he's nothing. He weighs 500 kilos, and she just hoists him up on her back like he's nothing. And apparently that helps her fight better too. She's balances out. And then Tempuru, which is just temple in Japanese. Temple is going to be the silly one of the season, as this guy who's trying to reform his ways. Well, he doesn't want to end up like his dad. His dad was a big lecher, woman chaser, and he's like, you know what? Now he has the reputation of being that, and he's like, I'm not my dad. I am not going to be like him. So I am going to go to a temple and become a monk. And he goes to a temple, which he mistakes for a temple for him to be there, but it's a nunnery. It's full of anime women. And he's like, oh, well, sorry, I thought this was a place for me. And they're like, oh, what's your name? And he tells them his name, and they're like, your dad owes us like 20 million yen, and you're going to have to work off his debt. So he is stuck there working at the temple to pay off the debt. And hilarity ensues. So you've got some waifus. So Jake D, take notes. Temple. And some of the women want to kick him out, and some of them want him to stay, but, well, you'll see. I don't want to spoil it for you. It's pretty good. And those are the 3 that I'm watching this season. Obviously, I'm watching other stuff as well, but just for this current season, I don't make a list of like all of the shows because I just don't have enough time. I'd just be sitting here 24/7 watching shows, and some of them aren't even that good. So I make my choice. I pick the ones and I stick with them. Usually don't drop them unless they're absolute garbage. But you can't tell that by the first episode. You should be at least watch 3 minimum just to see. That usually gives you a good idea of what to expect. Toradora is free on Tubi. Hey, alright, Tubi. There's also a 3-digit orb in the capital. Yeah, exactly, Cobra. Yeah, he's at 1,002. More of a temple. Yeah, temple changed into a nunnery. There you go. You know your stuff. So that's what I'm keeping up with this season. Are you guys watching Am I the Strongest, or Reborn as a Vending Machine, or Temple? I'd like to know. Or if you aren't, what are you watching? Am I missing something out there that is really good I should be watching? Is Toradora any good? That's a good question, Punkwaddle. Toradora. Ryuji Takasu is a gentle high school student with a love for housework, but in contrast to his kind nature, he has an intimidating face. It often gets him labeled as a delinquent. On the other hand is Taiga Aisaka, small doll-like student who is anything but a cute and fragile girl. Equipped with a wooden katana and feisty personality, Taiga is known throughout the school as Palm Top Tiger. One day, an embarrassing mistake causes the two students to cross paths. Ryuji discovers that Taiga actually has a sweet side. She has a crush on the popular vice president, Yusaka Kitamura, who happens to be his best friend. But things only get crazier when Ryuji reveals that he has a crush on Minori Kushida, Taiga's best friend. Toradora is a romantic comedy that follows the odd duo as they embark on a quest to help each other with their respective crushes, forming an unlikely alliance in the process. There you go. Romantic comedy. Might watch Reborn as a Vending Machine. Give it a try, Joseph. See what you think. I think it's only got 2 episodes out. First one, yeah, it's got to introduce everything, and get you settled in with surroundings. But then episode 2 is good. It picks up a bit. We're able to see him in action. You're watching that new one about the Demon Lord is level 1 or whatever. Demon Lord, level 1, eh? Popular this season. No. Summer. Yes, there we go. And I'll try to find that one. Is it my unique skill makes me OP even at level 1 there, Punkwaddle? No, there it is. Level 1 Demon Lord and 1 Room Hero. After his embarrassing defeat at the hands of a brave hero, the Demon Lord is back and ready for revenge. But after 10 years apart, the hero, Max, isn't the dashing do-gooder the Demon Lord remembers. In fact, Max has turned into a shut-in slob with no interest in an epic rematch. Can the Demon Lord whip his former nemesis back into shape, or will he be defeated by the hero turned couch potato once again, join him in his lazy life? Not even a demon can motivate you, eh? Sounds funny. It's pretty good. Cobra, right on. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't like to miss out on any good shows. Brandon the Anime Guy suggested it, so you give it a try. Oh yeah, he's got some good. Good suggestions. May not always see eye to eye with him on some of the shows that he drops, but that's his prerogative. Like, I think he dropped Am I Actually the Strongest? Just because of the baby doing stuff that babies can't do, so you don't know what you're missing out on. Okay, well. Everyone's got their own take, for sure. Joseph, for sure. Everyone has their... Oops. That. Everyone's got their own tastes. They've got their own preferences. Some people like only mecha. Some people like rom-com. Some people only like sci-fi. I try to watch a little bit of everything. Demon Lord turned into a housewife? Yes. Apparently. All right. Well, it's time to wrap it up, everybody. Just want to thank everyone that came out here. Joseph Dredd, Jake D, Whoopa Troopa, Punk Waddle. I know there's more of you. That one guy. Godzillionaire. It's always a pleasure. Jay's daddy. I know there's more of you. Cobra Khan 007. Always good to see you. Get everybody on the Kick side, whoever was watching from Kick, thanks a lot. Everybody from Rumble, too. It's a pleasure to have you come by. You Rumblers, you. And, of course, all the awesome people from YouTube. The usual suspects. You know who you are. It's always fun to have you guys come out here. Anybody that was lurking, too. You could just do me a favor, slap the like button, tell your friends about me, subscribe, spread the word. Tell them, hey, working the morning stream shift, Pop's hard at it, either playing games on Saturday or anime on Sunday. JP just woke up. It was all a dream. Some people like Pokemon, other people are wrong. Yeah, there you go. He likes Jobless Reincarnation, where the dude walks off to a vid of his niece in episode 1. Oh, wanks off. Oh, jeez. Everyone, yes. Khan. I'm hard at it. Poor choice of words after a beach episode. Working hard, okay? Jeez. Don't you twist my words, boy. I try to provide the good old streams on the morning, so you don't have to. There's other good channels out there too, and you guys, you've heard me say a bunch of these, and say them with me. Ready? Pacific 4 and 4, Blaine's Escape Corner, Ronan66, DJ Ronnie G, Brandon the Anime Guy, there's the Nerdporial Lifeform, there's Angry Canadian, there's Whoopa, our very own Whoopa in the chat. He's got his own channel. He plays some pretty chill games. I like tuning in for those. And then there's Punk Waddle. He's in the chat as well. You can find him at Floral from Under a Rock and on his own YouTube channel where you can listen to some of his ponderances, little tidbits of wisdom everyone should consider. I've got a Discord. It's called The Shop. All the tradesmen hang out at the shop, hence my name. The pop culture mechanic. I have been an industrial mechanic for over 25 years. So I like to think I know what I'm talking about. Coming up. Speaking of which, Trades Talk Tuesday happens every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. That's where you can stop by, listen to me tell you what it's like to be in the skilled trades, how to get into them, what to expect. I'll share with you some stories and some pictures of some of the jobs and projects I've been a part of. And maybe you'll see something that you have never seen before. After that, Saturday stream is all about video games, all about the gaming. Right now, playing Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. I'm slowly getting through that game. It is pretty darn fun. I'm really enjoying it. And then finally we circle back again to Sunday. More beach episodes. We got 2 more streams of these. Can you believe it? You guys, you lucky guys, you get 5 Sundays this month. So more beach episodes equals more fun. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I know I am. Such a burden to have to watch all these beach episodes. So difficult. Doctor says you'll be fine, that you're a degenerate. Did Brandon stream Saturday? You know what? I think he was sick. From what I understand, I don't think Brandon did stream on Saturday. Yes, the angry Canadien. Whoopa troopa. En colère habitant. Ne parlez-vous en français, Joseph Dredd? Non, je ne parle pas en français. But bienvenue à la stream. Must learn French, talk to all the Quebecois we sent to the mine. Yeah, all you have to know is vite, which means hurry up, and travailler, which means work. So you just vite, travailler. Only the ancient Aztec language will be spoken. We commiserate with your pain. Yeah, thanks, Joseph. I appreciate that. Fais du pipi. Good stuff. You guys are hilarious. Anyways, I want to say I really appreciate you guys coming by. Got to be grateful for this. Having all the awesome people tune in. Like I say, my next stream will be on Tuesday. In Mupstotska, we have word for work. It is the crack of the whip. Vite, allons-y. Allons-y means go. Let's go. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, everyone. I hope to see you guys again. And until then, I've been Pop, and I am signing off.